Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to be taking a look at what is in my landscape photography bag and specifically what Fuji gear I've got in my landscape photography bag this year. I've made quite a few changes actually, some of them just to solve a few problems I was having. I'm also doing a giveaway as well because we're fast approaching 10,000 subscribers on the channel, which is just incredible. I can't thank you guys enough, and because I want to thank you guys, I want to give away a tripod. Now this is the tripod that I am currently using. It's the Manfrotto 290 Extra and it's an aluminium tripod. It offers everything I need as a landscape photographer. It's ideal, it's sturdy, it's strong, it's fairly lightweight, not as lightweight as a carbon tripod, but I actually prefer a little bit more weight with my tripod. I feel it offers just a little bit more rigidity and I prefer that for my photography. So I'm giving away a brand new Manfrotto 290 Extra, and there's a few other bits and bobs that I'll be giving away as well. Just to say thank you guys for supporting me out throughout the last couple of years, and I really do appreciate that. If you want to get involved with that, I'll talk a little bit more about that further on in the video. So yeah, this is the tripod that I take with me on every landscape photography shoot that I do, and yeah, highly recommend it. It's very good. So first things first, I haven't made any changes to my lenses, and they're exactly the same as I have been, and essentially it's 3 zooms. So I've got the 10 to 24 lens, which is my wide lens on here, the Fuji XF 10 to 24. Great lens for getting those lovely wide landscape shots. Get lots of detail in the foreground, great for doing vistas as well. Yeah, really good quality lens, excellent. I also have the 18 to 55, essentially it's the kit lens, but it's a great lens, really fantastic lens, great for video, really good for video. And I also have the 50 to 140 f2.8 lens. Now this essentially covers every focal length that I need from 10mm up to 150mm. Sometimes this doesn't quite give me enough reach, but for most circumstances this lens setup here gives me so much flexibility whenever I'm out shooting landscape. So I've got quite a few comments regarding this lens and why I use this lens for landscape photography and not the 50 to 200mm, which is, to be honest, a better option for landscape photography. Quite a few comments saying that the reason I've got this is because I can afford it. That's certainly not the case. If I could afford it, I would have this and the 50 to 200mm. The reason I have this is because I shoot a lot of weddings and a lot of documentary work, and this lens is great for that because it's got the 2.8 aperture, which lets in lots of light, which is great for when I'm shooting in dark situations. I'd love to own both lenses, but I can't justify having 2 expensive lenses covering the same focal length. So basically, yeah, I'm using this for landscape photography, but if I was just shooting landscapes and nothing else, I'd probably trade this in and get the 50 to 200 because it's lighter and offers a little bit more length for, yeah, at the top end of the focal range. So yeah, that's what I would do, and that's the reason I've got this in my bag and not the 50 to 200. So let's talk about camera bodies. I have got the Fuji X-T3, which is what I'm currently using to shoot my landscapes. Made a little bit of a change here because last year I was using the X-T2 and I was using the X-T3 to film my vlogs with. So this year I've made a couple of changes, and that's essentially because I bought the XH1 literally when it was going for a ridiculous price. And the reason I bought the XH1 was because I'm doing a lot more video work professionally this year, and I needed the IBIS for shooting with prime lenses, which I do a lot of for wedding videography. So I picked up the XH1 battery grip and 3 batteries for £850, which is just mind-blowing considering it would have cost the same package around about £2,000 literally 2 years ago. So yeah, incredible deal it was, and basically I traded in one of my XT2s for the XH1. I got £450 for one of my XT2s, so essentially this cost me £400. 3 batteries, the grip, which is mind-blowing. They're practically giving it away, to be honest. The reason I wanted the XH1, like I said, was the IBIS, but also because this shoots Eterna and so does the XT3. So the XT3 and the XH1 combo for shooting videos, wedding videos, that type of thing, is a really good package and it suits me better than the XT2. So that's why I decided to swap that out. But yeah, no other reason than that really, just for my professional work. But this also suits shooting the vlogs with as well, because it's obviously got IBIS, which is going to help. So yeah, that takes care of the bodies. So what else has changed in my bag? Well, the filters. So yeah, I had a bit of a mishmash of filters before, a year or so ago, lots of different types, Hoya and some Koken ones, blah, 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 blah. And I wanted to change that up for a set. Now I decided to go with, let me go in here and just get these out. So these are the Format High-Tech Firecrest filters. They're a modular system. They're very, very good. I did a review actually on this set, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link for that in the description below. So recently, Andrew from Case Filters got in touch with me and asked me if I would be interested in testing out one of their products, and this is the Wolverine circular filter set. He just emailed me and said, you know, do you want to try them out, see what you think? So yeah, I was really keen to have a go. They sent me these out. This is the lone set here I've got now, and I will be purchasing my own set because I think these are fantastic. And essentially, they are a circular filter set. There's a circular polarizer and 3 ND filters as well, a 3-stop, a 6-stop and a 10-stop, and they're magnetic, so you get a adapter ring that fits to the front of your lens. You just literally clip them on, and they're very, very good. They also supply a magnetic lens cap as well that you just clip on the front of your lens, which is also very, very handy. Now, the reason I've been really enjoying using these is because I shoot video and photo at the same time when I'm filming the vlogs, and quite often I need an ND filter on the front of my lens when I'm shooting video, and also I'm using an ND filter or polarizer on the camera that I'm actually taking the photograph with. So swapping all of these filters around is a lot easier when you've got a set like this. I'm not using the modular set, I'm swapping adapter rings around and taking the variable ND filter off the camera I'm filming with, and it was all a bit fiddly, to be honest. Although these Firecrest filters are fantastic, I felt I was really fiddling around, swapping things around quite a lot. With this, it's so easy. I literally just take one out and clip it on the front of the lens, and it's just so much easier to use. Obviously, the downside to this, these are not graduated filters, so you can't use a graduated filter, you know, to reduce the exposure in the sky. But I found when I've been looking through my Instagram feed over the last year, how many times I've used a graduated filter is very little, a couple of times. And mainly because I've been shooting woodland photography and mountain photography as well. And I've just not really been able to use a graduated filter if I needed to. So I've been either not needing to use one or using bracketing. So yeah, these have been really good, and I will be doing a full review on these when I finally purchase the set that I'll be keeping for myself. So yeah, absolutely recommend these. These are very, very good. So in here, I've also got some spare batteries, which are obviously essential if you shoot with the Fuji system. You know you burn through batteries quite quickly. Usually I take 4 or 5 batteries with me on a landscape photography mission, and that sees me throughout the day for shooting video and stills. So yeah, essential part of the kit, lots of batteries. In here, I just have some lens cloths and some wipes as well, just in case I need to clean some crap off the front of my lens. Here I've got a Pelly case, which keeps my memory cards nice and clean and safe and out of the wet and damp and stuff. So yeah, they just sit in here. In this little space here, I use my Rode Video Micro, which is actually on the camera now, which is recording the ambient audio. That sits in here. And I also use these Sony TX650s, which you might just be able to see clipped in here, which record my audio when I'm speaking to camera. So these are really good. I use these for filming weddings. Because there's no wires, I can just clip these in the top of a person's jacket pocket and I get really good audio. So these are great. No wires, no faff, just simply hit record and then sync that up with the video footage later. Yeah, highly recommend these. This camera cube here, fully loaded with all my gear, weighs about 4.1 kilograms. So yeah, pretty light really, considering I've got 3 zoom lenses, 2 cameras, and the rest of the bits I talked about. So in terms of the bag, I changed my bag this year as well. I did a review video, or a how I built my bag out video, which I'll leave in the description below as well. So if you're interested in my bag, you can go and check that video out, and it tells you exactly how I converted this Gregory pack, which is an Alpine pack, into a camera bag. So before we dive into the top of the bag and show you the accessories that I have in top of the bag, I just want to talk to you about the giveaway. So yeah, if you want to get involved with the giveaway, we're giving away this Manfrotto tripod, a brand new one, and also 3 box sets of my prints that I'll be bringing out in November. So yeah, there'll be 3 prizes. Literally all you need to do is drop a comment in this video and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And yeah, come the end of the year, I'll be giving this away, and also the 3 box sets as well. So yeah, hopefully guys, you'll get involved with that. And yeah, like I said before, I really appreciate everybody that supported me throughout the last couple of years on the channel. And yeah, we're so close to that 10,000 subscriber mark, which is a big benchmark for anybody that starts a channel. And I really, really do appreciate everybody that has supported me throughout the last 2 years. Anyway, enough said about that. Let's dive into the top of the bag. Let's zip this up, otherwise everything is going to come out everywhere. So yeah, in the top pocket here, I've got this Giotto's blower. Great if you get some crap in your sensor. You do not want to be blowing into your sensor. I did that a couple of years ago when I was wild camping on Kinder Scout, and I took my lens off, got some dust in it, took the lens off, decided to blow it out, and yeah, just a great big blob of spit landed on my sensor, meaning I had no other way of getting that off my sensor, and I couldn't use that camera for the rest of the shoot. So never do that. Don't make the same mistake that I did. And yeah, I don't know why I did that. I really don't, but I did. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. So into the top of the pack, we've got this Manfrotto Pixie Evo. This is a great little tripod. I use this loads. It's got an Arca Swiss plate on the top. And I use this mainly for vlogging with, and setting my camera down if I want to do a bit of B-roll or something like that. I can hold the camera out in front of me, get a shot of me, yeah, walking, talking, whatever. So yeah, great little accessory this is. And like I said, that's got an Arca Swiss plate on, so my camera can go straight on there, as does my tripod. So next up, the Mavic Air. I've got a love-hate relationship with this drone. It's so good because it's so small and lightweight and compact, meaning I can take it everywhere. But God, this thing frustrates the hell out of me. Quite often I can't even get it to connect. Sometimes it loses Wi-Fi signal when it's out over the field. And yeah, sometimes it wants to come back, and oh gosh. I love it and I hate it. Would I recommend you buy it? No, I wouldn't, mainly because it's just so unreliable. But that being said, I do generally get footage with it, even though it frustrates the hell out of me. So I always take it anyway. And I'd love to upgrade it, but their drones are expensive and I only use it for a small amount of my work when I'm doing the vlogs. So yeah, I'm gonna be sticking with this for the time being. In the top here, some cooking essentials. So if you've been following my vlogs recently, you'll know that I absolutely love, you know, having a brew, having a coffee when I'm out and about. Really enjoy that, really enjoy making some hot food. I've got a couple of things that I use for that. This is my Stanley cook pot, and inside I've got a BRS titanium burner, just a small burner, and that sits on a gas bottle, and that just allows me to heat up my water for my coffee or any food that I want. This is a Tom Shoe gasifying wood stove that I haven't used yet on the channel, but it is appearing in a couple of weeks. This is a wood burning stove, a gasifying stove. I wanted to make a bit more of an eco-friendly version of my stove. I was using a lot of gas bottles, and I wanted to be able to actually use some twigs and sticks, you know, something that's a bit more eco-friendly. So that's what this is. And finally, this is my coffee maker. This is the Wakako Pippa Mocha, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely love this thing, and I highly recommend it. And yeah, you can brew really, really good coffee with this. Essentially, you pop your coffee grinds in here before you go out on your hike, drop it in and unscrew the top section of this. It winds that top section out and you're left with a perfect brew of coffee in the bottom. Take the top of this off here, screw it into that, and you've got a flask as well. Incredible design, really, really well thought out, and it gives you great coffee. And this is also great, you know, if you're going on a car journey or if you're going even on holiday, you're not sure if you've got a coffee maker. Take this with you and you've always got that gorgeous sweet coffee that we all love. So next week we're in Snowdonia, and yeah, I had an incredible couple of days in Snowdonia. Snow on the mountains, yeah, beautiful conditions. Yeah, really, please do go and check those videos out in the coming weeks. That is everything that I take with me on a landscape photography shoot. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video. I've really enjoyed making it, and yeah, please do get involved with the giveaway. Drop a comment, subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.